Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. On behalf of the Overseas Employment and Protector General of Emigrants Division of the Ministry of External Affairs, it is my honor and privilege to welcome the Honorable Ministers amidst this august gathering, as well as to extend my heartfelt welcome to all the invited dignitaries, excellencies, guests, and our missions and posts who have joined us live from across the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, today, the presence of three honorable ministers exemplifies the importance they attach to this event. And as a token of our appreciation, may I now request Protector of Emigrant Mumbai to kindly present a sapling that symbolizes growth and prosperity to the Honorable External Affairs Minister of India, Dr. S. Jaishankar. Protector of Emigrant Trivandrum may kindly present the sapling to Honorable Minister of Labour and Employment and Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports, Dr. Mansukh Mandviya, sir. Protector of Emigrants Chennai to please present the sapling to Minister of State for External Affairs, Sri Pabitra Margarita, sir. Protector of Emigrants Chandigarh to kindly present the plant to Special Secretary ER and DPA Shri P. Kumran, sir. Protector of Emigrants Bengaluru to please present the sapling to Joint Secretary OE and PGE Shri Surinder Bhagat, sir. Thank you. Honorable Sri Pabitra Margarita, sir, is a Member of Parliament and has an accomplished political career spanning more than a decade. While in the Government of India, he has immensely contributed in the cultural and administrative spheres. He is currently serving as the Minister of State for External Affairs and the Minister of State for Textiles. May I now request the Honorable Minister to kindly deliver the welcome remarks.
Honorable External Affairs Minister, Dr. S. Jaishankar, Honorable Minister of Labour and Employment and Youth Affairs and Sports, Dr. Mansukh Mandviya, Honorable Kumaranji, Bhagatji, distinguished ambassadors and members from the Diplomatic Corps, friends from media, distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, namaskar. I'm delighted to offer welcome remarks at the launch ceremony of this eMigrate portal V2 under the visionary leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Paramadaraniya Narendra Modi ji and continued guidance of our Honorable EAM Dr. Jaishankar ji. It's a pleasure to welcome all the senior government officials, ambassadors, distinguished friends and esteemed guests for witnessing the inauguration of this IT initiative of MEA, which certainly marks a significant milestone in our efforts to revolutionize the mobility process. As country's commitment towards streamlining our well-managed, regular and skills-based migration, it is timely that we gather here to launch the portal and understand the benefits that this advanced mobility-specific IT platform has to offer. The eMigrate portal boasts an impressive database of over 200,000 foreign employers and more than 2,200 registered recruitment agents, which authenticates their credibility. Additionally, the portal hosts a list of registered and unregistered recruitment agencies, empowering job seekers to make informed decisions. The portal has also been strengthened to showcase an impressive 8,000 plus job listings from various countries, which is expanding the available employment opportunities for Indians abroad. The Ministry of External Affairs has been actively coordinating with state governments and all stakeholders to promote safe and legal mobility channels through this portal. This portal has been designed to further simplify the migration processes, thereby reducing paperwork and increasing transparency and accountability. We are dedicated to ensuring that Indian migrant workers undertake safe migration, enjoy decent working and living conditions, and have access to various welfare schemes of the government. We believe that our citizens' well-being is of utmost importance, and we will continue to work tirelessly to protect and support them wherever they may be. Ladies and gentlemen, Excellencies, your presence here underlines eloquently your interest in promoting safe and legal international mobility. And I am certain that we can achieve this objective when we ensure streamlined efforts from all stakeholders. I am hopeful, therefore, that today's event will yield a rich harvest of ideas, plans, and visions for the betterment and welfare of our immigrants. Once again, I thank each and every one of you for presence here today. Thank you once again. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your kind welcome address. Your enriching remarks have certainly set the tone for this program. Ladies and gentlemen, promoting safe and legal mobility is not just a policy goal, but it is the cornerstone of our nation's well-managed, regular, and skill-based mobility aimed at mutually benefiting India and the destination countries. The eMigrate's digital platform provides seamless immigration services and is infused with several new enhancements. To elucidate on the same, may I now kindly request the technical team to play a short video to highlight the features of the eMigrate portal.
For supporting migrant workers at every step, Ministry of External Affairs has launched a transformative initiative in the form of eMigrate project to better protect workers from the complexities and challenges they face in search of employments abroad. eMigrate aims to empower Indian migrant workers through legal migration while simplifying and streamlining the migration process through e-governance. A mobile app has been developed to make the e-migration process easier. Through this mobile application, you can now track the application status, search for recruitment agents and foreign employers, as well as lodge complaints and get the necessary information online, all with just one click. To further improve the facilities, eMigrate portal has been integrated with multilingual features through Bhashini, DigiLocker, Common Services Center CSCs and Umang app. eMigrate project, an initiative of the Overseas Employment and Protector General of Emigrants, OE and PGE Division of the Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India, connects all the key stakeholders of e-migration electronically on a single platform. Therefore, always remember to use eMigrate portal while searching for employments abroad. Because Indian diaspora not only contributes integrally to the economy and development journey of India, but also of the destination countries. In addition, they work at enhancing the important links of diplomatic, social and cultural relations between the two countries. eMigrate, simple, secure migration.
Thank you. Dear guests, today we are on a path of chalking out a future where, in the mobility of our citizens and immigration stewardship, this portal will act as a catalyst. To further amplify the elements of this high-tech digital platform, may I now request Shri Surinder Bhagat, Joint Secretary, OE and PG Division, to kindly deliver a presentation.
Thank you, Valerie. Honorable External Affairs Minister, Dr. S. Jaishankar, Honorable Minister of Labour and Employment, Youth Affairs and Sports, Dr. Mansukh Mandviya, Honorable Minister of State for External Affairs, Shri Pabitra Margarita, Special Secretary, Economic Relations and Development Partnership Administration, Shri P. Kumran, ambassadors and colleagues from the Diplomatic Corps, Secretary, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Shri S. Krishnan, Secretary, Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Shri Atul Tiwari, senior colleagues from Government of India and my own Ministry of External Affairs, friends from RA Association, industry and media, ladies and gentlemen. A very good afternoon to all of you. It is indeed a matter of pride and privilege for the entire OE and PGE division to have our eMigrate portal version 2.0 and mobile app launched by Honorable EM, and that too in the august presence of two senior ministers of Government of India this afternoon. In my brief presentation, I'll take you through some of the salient features of the portal and the mobile app. Government of India's approach towards promoting safe and legal mobility includes an endeavor to put in place simple, efficient, transparent, orderly, and humane and legal process of immigration. It envisions strengthening protection and welfare of immigrant workers and encouraging ethical recruitment practices. The provisions for ensuring all of this has been incorporated in a comprehensive legislation, that is the Immigration Act of 1983. It makes provisions for the appointment of Protector General of Immigrants, who is entrusted with the responsibility of granting licenses to all the recruiting agents in India who are engaged in the business of recruitment for foreign employment. Similarly, it also makes the provisions for the appointment of protectors of immigrants whose offices are spread all across the country, as you can see on the screen. The Indian nationals holding immigration check required passport are required to obtain prior clearance from POE offices if they intend to travel for employment purposes to the 18 countries as seen on the world map. The statistics obtained from eMigrate portal reveals that the majority of immigrants are going towards the GCC countries and also towards the Southeast Asian countries. The eMigrate portal is a transformative initiative of MEA aimed at making the immigration process digital, easy, organized, and transparent for Indian immigrants. It provides a legal and authentic platform and brings together all major stakeholders like the RAs, FEs, etc., thereby facilitating legal mobility and preventing irregular migration. As you can see on the screen, the portal has an impressive 281,000 registered foreign employers, over 2,200 registered and active RAs, 13 state-run RAs. As on date, around 4 million immigration clearances have been granted through this portal. It also has a robust mechanism for grievance redressal, as well as a multilingual dedicated 24/7 helpline. Now, these are some of the external integrations which we have achieved on the portal, and today we are glad that we have Honorable Minister of Labour and Employment with us, and we are in touch with the Labour Ministry, and we want the National Career Service portal also to be integrated with the eMigrate portal. As you all are aware, India has signed a number of mobility partnership and other agreements with partner countries, and eMigrate portal is likely to play a crucial role by bringing the major coordinating agencies like the missions, foreign employers, etc., on one single platform. The value addition in the version 2.0 portal includes major integrations with other digital platforms. I'll take a minute just to go through some of them. With DigiLocker, because what that will do is allow for stakeholders to save securely their documents like the immigration clearance, country-specific order for nurses, registration license, etc. And these documents, for all practical purposes, are deemed as original since they are uploaded on the DigiLocker only after due authentication. Keeping in mind the varying levels of educational background our citizens may have, as well as the lingual diversity of our population, we have integrated the portal with the multilingual feature provided by Bhasani. This translates the portal in 12 regional languages and is surely going to benefit all the stakeholders. Appreciating the sheer size of India, we have integrated this portal with approximately 600,000 common service centers across India, which will help in taking the immigration services provided by this portal to every nook and corner of the country. Some of the new features added in this portal include provisioning for registration certificate of RAs in digital format, which is in keeping with the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister for making our country into digital India. The business profile of RAs is also made visible on the portal, which will not only foster transparency, but provide foreign employers a ready database of RAs that they may desire to utilize for the purpose of recruiting workers for their countries. The mobile app, which is available both on the government App Store as well as Google Play Store, is again a transformative initiative and is aimed at further simplification of immigration process by making important immigrant-related services such as immigrant registration, tracking application status, search RA or foreign employers, registration of grievance, etc., accessible through the mobile apps. To ensure the immigrating citizens are well versed about foreign country, its laws and regulations, as well as cultural sensitivities, the portal also hosts manuals on pre-departure orientation and training. To protect the welfare of immigrants as well as their families back in India, the portal provides information on various insurance schemes on the portal. In light of the recruitment scams leading to trafficking and other issues, one of the new features is that this portal will post fraud alerts and advisories in a timely manner. In conclusion, I hope for all the stakeholders to join hands in our endeavor to promote safe and legal mobility and disseminate information about the portal and everything it has to offer. The OE and PG division of MEA will continue its efforts towards further improving the portal so as to make it another premium digital public infrastructure of the country. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that informative presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now be proceeding towards the official launch of the portal, and for that, may I kindly request Honorable External Affairs Minister and Honorable Labour and Employment Minister to kindly digitally launch the portal by pressing the button. Thank you, Honourable Ministers. And with that, the eMigrate portal is officially launched. Dear guests, we are extremely honoured to have amongst us today's Chief Guest of Honour, Honourable Dr. Mansukh Mandavia, sir, who is an accomplished career across vectors. Well known for his thought leadership, he is a Member of Parliament with a tenure spanning for more than 2 decades. The Honourable Minister is presently serving as Union Minister of Labour and Employment and Union Minister for Youth Affairs and Sport. May I now request the Honourable Minister to kindly deliver his special address.
e-Migrant V2O वेब पोर्टल एंड मोबाइल ऐप के लॉन्चिंग के अवसर पर हमारे बीच में उपस्थित हमारे विदेश विभाग के यशस्वी मंत्री आदरणीय जयशंकर जी, राज्य मंत्री श्री पवित्र जी, स्पेशल सेक्रेटरी जी, जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी जी, सभी उपस्थित भाइयों एवं बहनों, आज e-Migrate V2O का लॉन्चिंग हुआ। आज से 1 वीक पहले मैंने एक प्रेजेंटेशन दिया था। मोदी जी हमेशा कहते हैं कि सरकार के द्वारा कोई एफर्ट हो उस साइलोज में नहीं होना चाहिए और सभी डिपार्टमेंट अपने अपनी तरह से एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेशन के लिए कुछ न कुछ काम करते रहते हैं। उसको एक प्लेटफॉर्म पर सिंगल विंडो सिस्टम से हम कैसे एफर्ट करें ताकि देश के युवाओं के लिए नॉट ओनली फॉर इंडिजिनियस अपॉर्चुनिटी बट वर्ल्ड वाइड एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटी को एनकेज कर पाए। और उस वक्त मुझे बताया गया, मुझे खुशी हुई कि e-Migrate के द्वारा बहुत कुछ काम करा गया है, लेबर मिनिस्ट्री के द्वारा बहुत कुछ काम करा गया है। हर मिनिस्ट्री अपनी अपनी ओर से प्रयास करके एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेट कर रहे हैं। देश के युवाओं को देश में ही नहीं लेकिन अपनी क्षमता, अपनी स्किल के आधार पर उसको वैश्विक अपॉर्चुनिटी मिले और उसमें सरकार, गवर्नमेंट उसको सहयोग करे, ये बहुत आवश्यक होता है। इंडिया में ब्रेन पावर और मैन पावर की ना कभी कमी थी ना कभी कमी है। सारी दुनिया में आज से नहीं सदियों से भारतीय लोग जाते रहे हैं, ट्रेड के द्वारा जाते रहे हैं और कोई काम से जाते रहे हैं। और आज विश्व में कोई भी देश में जाके आप देखो 200-500 साल पहले यहाँ से माइग्रेट करे हुए लोग वहाँ है और वहाँ की इकोनॉमी में, वहाँ के जनजीवन में सकारात्मक कंट्रीब्यूशन करता है। और नहीं केवल इंडिया से दुनिया में लेबर ही जाते हैं जी, नहीं। आज आप देखिए दुनिया में डॉक्टर्स लाखों की संख्या में अपनी सेवाएं दे रहे हैं। हमारी नर्स दुनिया की कई हॉस्पिटल में अपनी सेवाएं दे रहे हैं। दुनिया की वर्ल्ड की बिगेस्ट इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर कंपनी में जाके देखो, इंडिया के बेस्ट मैन और टैलेंट के रूप में हमारे इंजीनियर वहां सेवा दे रहे हैं। दुनिया की टॉप रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट में जाके देखो, इंडियन रिसर्चर वहां अपना कंट्रीब्यूशन कर रहा है। ये सब लोगों को दुनिया में जो अपॉर्चुनिटी है वो एनकेज करने के लिए अपनी इच्छा के अनुसार हर व्यक्ति ने अपना अपना स्वप्न होता है, अपने विचार होता है, अपनी क्षमताएं होती है, अपनी इच्छाएं होती है, अपनी आकांक्षाएं होती है और उसके अनुरूप वो व्यवसाय करना चाहते हैं, जॉब करना चाहते हैं। सार्वत्रिक और सामूहिक रूप में उनकी आकांक्षा और अपेक्षाओं को पूरी करने के लिए उसकी अपॉर्चुनिटी को आसानी से एनकेज कर सके, उसके लिए सिंगल विंडो सिस्टम के द्वारा हम कैसे इंटीग्रेट करके उसकी अपॉर्चुनिटी को दे, उसके लिए लेबर एंड एम्प्लॉयमेंट मिनिस्ट्री के द्वारा एक पोर्टल तैयार करा गया। उसका नाम है नेशनल कैरियर सर्विस पोर्टल। ये चलता था, e-Migrate पोर्टल चल रहा है और एक श्रम विभाग के द्वारा पोर्टल तैयार करा गया, ई-श्रम पोर्टल। 31 करोड़ देश के स्किल मैन पावर, जो कुछ न कुछ काम, जिसमें कुछ न कुछ स्किल है, इसे 31 करोड़ ई-श्रम पोर्टल पर हमारे स्किल मैन पावर रजिस्टर है। 2 करोड़ लोग माय भारत पोर्टल, जिसमें नए यूथ है जो बिलो 30 इयर्स है, जो जॉब कर रहे हैं, पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, ये यूथ उसमें रजिस्टर है, उसका डिटेल बायोडेटा उसमें है। ऐसे सब पोर्टल का इंटीग्रेशन करने की दिशा में हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। आज अभी हमने यहाँ e-Migrate ऐप को लॉन्च करी, नेशनल सर्विस पोर्टल, ई-श्रम पोर्टल, माय भारत पोर्टल, सभी का इंटीग्रेशन का काम चल रहा है। 90% काम पूर्ण हो गया है। मीन्स देश के कोई युवा लोग अपनी अपॉर्चुनिटी को ढूंढना चाहे वहां जाएंगे। देश की 34 लाख कंपनी एस्टैब्लिशमेंट नेशनल कैरियर सर्विस पोर्टल पर रजिस्टर है। e-Migrate पोर्टल के द्वारा जब देश और दुनिया में हमारे कोई वर्क फोर्स काम करने के लिए जाए उसके ऊपर रजिस्टर हो, और दुनिया की कोई कंपनी, विदेश की कंपनी, उन्होंने अपने यहाँ कोई जॉब वैकेंसी को फ्लोट करा तो इंटीग्रेट हो जाएगा नेशनल ई सर्विस पोर्टल, इंटीग्रेट हो जाएगा 31 करोड़ ई श्रम पोर्टल पर रजिस्टर स्किल्ड मैन पावर। उसको किस टाइप का मैन पावर की रिक्वायरमेंट है, तुरंत ही उसको वहाँ फ्लैग हो जाएगी कि आप जिस टाइप की वैकेंसी फ्लोट कर रहे हैं, ये टाइप के स्किल मैन पावर ये इतने लोग हैं, ये यहाँ पर उपलब्ध है, वो यहाँ काम करना चाहते हैं। यहाँ से किसी ने फ्लैग करा हो, एक कंपनी को टेक्नीशियन चाहिए, इलेक्ट्रिशियन चाहिए, तो कोई युवा इलेक्ट्रिशियन है और ये माई भारत पोर्टल पर रजिस्टर है, उसकी सीवी है, और उन्होंने लिखा हो कि मैं फॉरेन में इलेक्ट्रिशियन के रूप में काम करना चाहता हूं, वैकेंसी हुई, तुरंत ये वैकेंसी फ्लोट करने वाले एस्टेब्लिशमेंट के यहाँ फ्लैग हो जाएगा कि ये युवा लोग हैं, वो इलेक्ट्रिशियन के रूप में यूरोप में जाना चाहता है, गल्फ कंट्रीज में जाना चाहता है। वो सीवी वहां डायरेक्ट देखेंगे और वहां से ही उसका इंटरव्यू करके उसको वहां जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल सके। इस टाइप के इंटीग्रेटिव व्यवस्था मोदी गवर्नमेंट के द्वारा तैयार हो रही है। उसके पार्ट में मुझे खुशी हुई, मुझे इसलिए इनविटेशन दिया गया होगा कि मैंने ही प्रेजेंटेशन लिया था, तो जयशंकर जी ने कहा कि मनसुख भाई को भी बुला लो, ये जॉइंट एफर्ट का एक नतीजा है। और मुझे याद है ये ही प्लेटफॉर्म पर, ये ही स्थान पर आज से 2 साल पहले मैंने और जयशंकर जी ने, उस वक्त मैं फार्मास्यूटिकल विभाग का मंत्री हुआ करता था, तो फार्मास्यूटिकल विभाग में एक जनऔषधि केंद्र चलाया जा रहा था जिसमें देश में 10,000 से अधिक जन औषधि केंद्र के द्वारा एफोर्डेबल और क्वालिटी सस्ती मेडिसिन उपलब्ध कराई जाती है। तो क्या दुनिया के देशों में हम सहयोग करके हमारे मित्र देशों को हम ये सुविधा क्यों न दें? मुझे आज बताते हुए खुशी हो रही है कि आज दुनिया की कई कंट्री में इंडिया के जन औषधि केंद्र का मॉडल वहाँ विदेश मंत्रालय की एफर्ट से चालू हो चुका है। दुनिया को मदद करना, वसुधैव कुटुंबकम की भावना, ये हमारा संस्कार है, हमारा कल्चर है। हम कुछ बेस्ट करते हैं तो दुनिया उसका लाभ कैसे ले सके? हमारी बेस्ट टैलेंट है, हमारा डेमोग्राफी का लाभ दुनिया कैसे ले? इस एफर्ट का ये नतीजा है कि हम जॉइंट में काम करें, एक दूसरे के सहयोग में काम करें, हमारी बेस्ट व्यवस्था दुनिया में इम्प्लीमेंट करके उसको सहयोग करें। दुनिया में जो कुछ बेस्ट है उसका इंडिया में भी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन हो। उसका नतीजा है आज देश बदल रहा है, देश आगे बढ़ रहा है और नया भारत का निर्माण हो रहा है। इन नया भारत की, इन नई अपॉर्चुनिटी के रूप में हमारे देश के यूथ के लिए एक टाइप के पोर्टल e-Migrate V2 जो दुनिया में अपनी करियर बनाना चाहते हैं उसके लिए बहुत उपयोगी होगा। उसका व्यक्तिगत जब जाते हैं तो अपनी सिक्योरिटी, उसका क्या, किसके द्वारा जाना, जो 2000 से अधिक विदेश मंत्रालय के द्वारा रजिस्टर्ड एजेंसी है उसकी सूची है, आपको जाना है, सब हो गया तो किसके द्वारा जाना, उसके द्वारा जाना। आप गए हैं तो हमारे विदेश मंत्रालय के भी संज्ञान में है क्योंकि पोर्टल के द्वारा आप गए हैं, वहां पर आप रजिस्टर है। हमारा विदेश दूतावास में भी ये इंफॉर्मेशन है ताकि आप कोई भी क्राइसिस की स्थिति में आप वहां कॉल करके आसानी से सहयोग ले पाएंगे। ये छोटी बात नहीं है। ऐसा एफर्ट आने वाले दिनों में परस्पर देश का सहयोग भी बढ़ाएगा और देश के युवाओं की अपॉर्चुनिटी को भी एक परिप्रेक्ष्य मिलेगा। इस दृष्टि से मेरे हिसाब से बहुत महत्वपूर्ण एफर्ट है। ये एफर्ट के साथ जुड़े हुए सभी ऑफिसर्स और इस टीम को भी मैं शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ और ये टीम के लीडर के रूप में आदरणीय मंत्री जी को भी मेरी ओर से हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir, for those insightful and inspiring remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, we are privileged to have a minister who brings a perspective informed not only by his over 38 years as a diplomat, but also a political scientist and an impactful politician credited for crafting an assertive Indian foreign policy. It is my honor to now call upon the chief guest, Honorable External Affairs Minister of India, Dr. S. Jaishankar, to kindly deliver his keynote address.
Honorable Minister of Labour and Employment, Mansukh Bhai Manviya ji, Minister of State, Pavitra Margarita ji, Secretaries, Government of India present today, Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, our missions who are joining us virtually, friends. Namaskar. A very good afternoon to all of you. It was only last year when during MEA's campaign for raising awareness about safe and legal mobility channels that Prime Minister released a commemorative postal stamp with the motto Surakshit Jaye, Prashikshit Jaye, that is, go safe and go well trained. Today's event captures that sentiment because it is an expression of the Modi government's commitment to ease of living, to improving ease of living, and to enhancing people-centric governance. The launch of eMigrate portal v2.0 is a testament to our continuing efforts to create a safer, more transparent, and inclusive mobility for Indian labour, and marks a significant milestone in our efforts to safeguard the welfare and interests of our citizens. This is important because it also aligns with Goal 10 of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development Goals, which promotes facilitation of orderly, safe, regular, and responsible migration and mobility of people. Before I come to the subject at hand, I also want to tell my friend and colleague Mansukh Bhai that we don't need an excuse to call him. We are actually two ministers who have worked together very, very closely. To me, this event is as much an event of the Ministry of Labour and Employment, and really this kind of very tight working relationship that we have developed is very much a hallmark of the Modi government. So I'm very, very pleased today that he could join us, and I'm also very pleased to see that the other secretaries from other ministries who participated and contributed to this initiative are also here. So, friends, let me say it gives me great pleasure to launch a revamped version of the eMigrate portal, and it is more than just a digital platform. It is actually a beacon of hope. It is a symbol of our commitment to protecting the rights and dignity of our workers in foreign lands. The enhancements in the portal that we saw in the presentation actually reflect new realities and transformations which we are all witnessing insofar as global migration dynamics are concerned. There is a global need, and others have spoken about it. There is a global need for workers who have domain-specific knowledge in their particular fields. For several reasons, this need for a well-trained workforce in different geographies is only going to grow further. This is clearly reflected in the pace at which we have undertaken negotiations with different countries on migration and mobility since 2015, and also in how the mobility ecosystem of India itself has been taking shape. Now, when I speak about the mobility ecosystem, I refer here to the strengthening of the entire paraphernalia associated with a citizen traveling abroad. For instance, in the last decade, our passport issuance has almost doubled. And that's primarily because we view and approach the world today as a global workplace. Facilitating those who travel abroad for studying or who are residing abroad and looking after their welfare and well-being at all times, especially during difficult situations, is today a very central objective of our foreign policy. While we recognize that the invaluable contributions of our migrant workers to India's economy and global reputation, we must also acknowledge the vulnerabilities that they face in foreign lands. Our missions, especially those in the Gulf, have dedicated labor attaches which ensure redressal of labor and other grievances. I am pleased to note that the revamped eMigrate portal also has 24/7 multilingual helpline numbers to attend to issues that they face which sometimes require urgent solutions, in addition to features for registering feedback for redressal. Friends, the Ministry of External Affairs has leveraged the use of technology and digital systems to enhance the efficiency and efficacy of this portal. In order to expand the outreach of immigration services, an MOU was signed with Common Services Center, CSC, which is an SPV under the Ministry of Electronic and IT, early this year. Modalities to activate this are being discussed. By enlisting the services of CSC, immigration-related services will be delivered through more than 560,000 common service centers which are spread across every nook and corner of this country. And that too in regional languages, which I think is very much measured towards people-centric and ease of living goals that I mentioned. The eMigrate version 2 portal has also been integrated with DigiLocker, and I think again the Joint Secretary referred to it. And that is also a big step in digital transformation. This will enable immigrants to submit various documents for obtaining clearances through DigiLocker in a paperless mode, as well as to store them securely so that all important documents like passports and employment contracts are actually secured. I'm happy to note that the portal is also working towards broadening the social security net of immigrants through insurance policies, and the arrangement with the State Bank of India for provisioning of an additional digital payment services with zero transaction charges, the creation of a one-stop authentic marketplace for searching job opportunities abroad, which the Minister also recognized, and in keeping with the world where everything is on our fingertips, for the development of a mobile app, which I must highlight has been done for the first time. So, this is my message to you. Let today not just be about launching of a portal, but let it be about unlocking of mutually beneficial opportunities through a symbiotic relationship that will fulfill the requirements of skilled manpower and talent in partner countries, but which will also help Indian talent to secure gainful employment opportunities abroad. And together, let us advance the shared objective of promoting safe, orderly, and legal mobility. The Government of India shall remain steadfast in the efforts of creating safe and legal channels of emigrating abroad. And I'm sure that all the protectors of immigrants, empowered with technology and through their collective experiences, will gear up to work towards fulfilling our commitments to the public and to the nation. I urge all the participants, and particularly the ambassadors who have joined us today in this inauguration program, to turn towards Indian talent and demographic dividend that India has to offer for sourcing workforce requirements in your particular countries. I hope that all the relevant stakeholders, including Indian workers, foreign employers, and recruiting agents, will utilize this portal and reap its benefits to the fullest. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you, sir, for your keynote address, as well as your continued guidance and leadership that will motivate us to strive for excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, as we step closer to concluding this event, may I now request Special Secretary, ER and DPA, Shri P. Kumran sir, to kindly deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon and namaskar. It's an honor to thank the Honorable External Affairs Minister, Dr. S. Jaishankar, Honorable Minister for Labour and Employment and Youth Affairs and Sports, Shri Mansukh Mandaviya ji, Honorable Minister of State for External Affairs, Shri Pavitra Margarita ji, senior colleagues from other ministries, and friends, for your kind presence today. The presence of multiple ministers at this event today shows the importance the Government of India attaches to this initiative. We see this as a key means to fully realizing our demographic dividend, given our large youth population, and to enhancing the welfare of our diaspora abroad. Some years ago, the eMigrate portal was integrated with the Madad portal for coordinated grievance management. In version 2, as we heard, the portal is being linked with DigiLocker, Common Services Centers, Bhashini, Passport Seva Project, and the Immigration Portal, IVFRT, in addition to incorporating job advertisements, fraud alerts, insurance schemes, etc. We thank the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, the Ministry of Labour and Employment, the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, and the Ministry of Home Affairs for their collaboration to enhance the capabilities of the eMigrate portal. I thank Secretary Maiti and Secretary MSDE for their personal presence here today. The ultimate aim is to achieve end-to-end integration of the labour market by linking the skilling ecosystem, the employment management ecosystem, and the immigration ecosystem to maximize synergies. Among other things, this will involve linking the data of employment exchanges all over the country to the eMigrate portal and also the Ministry of Labour and MSDE portals to achieve full visibility of our needs and resources and help us manage skilling, employment, internship, apprenticeship, and immigration in a holistic manner. We hope to work closely with partner countries and employers from all these countries to enhance our cooperation for mutual benefit and to promote orderly and mutually beneficial immigration. We also thank colleagues and ambassadors from the Diplomatic Corps and friends from the media and the RA Association for joining us today. Thank you very much and namaskar.